Hello everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the Digimon Wonder series here. So let's get on to what's going on here. So on the Joust side of things, we still have Koromon. So not much going on with this boy. We're just waiting for him to evolve, which should be pretty soonish. I don't know when it's going to happen. But that's pretty much all we're waiting for on this dude, is he should be evolving pretty soon. And we're just going to give him the 2 trainings here, so that... Did he need 2, or did he just need 1? Nope, he needed 2. Okay, so let's get the 2 trainings out of the way, because he's going to go to bed pretty soon, but we have the other ones to care about, so we'll get on to that. So, before we get too far into that... But yeah, he's about to evolve pretty soon, so we'll get to him pretty quickly. I'm excited about him. So that one should be pretty soonish. I'm excited about this one, so woohoo, waiting on him. But overall, our run's been pretty good. Now, on the other side of things, we got Piomon or Biomon, depends on how you say it. I always say Piomon, to be honest. That's just always what I always think of it as. But doing pretty well. We're gonna do some little training things here. And nope. Come on! Okay. So, we're at this point now where we're at the rookie stage, and so here's a cool little difference between the originals and probably the later releases, is that in this point in the originals, you do actually need to start doing fights. So, you had to do at least 15 fights, and then do another 15 in the champion stage, and you want to keep up a high win ratio. So, in this episode, we'll be finally connecting to the Swan over here. So, we're going to turn on the Swan. Look at that Swan. Bam. Wonder Swan. And we're going to reboot. And we're going to wake up the Agumon here. And we're going to see if we can try getting copies out of this as well, because that'd be pretty cool in my opinion. So we're going to go to net option. And at the net option, we're going to go to versus portable. We got to pick our Digimon here, which we only have Agumon currently for fighting, because you can't do any other one for fighting. It's not like the story mode where you can use babies to fight. You can't do that in this one. So you're going to go onto this little side here. Going to go to the 2 dudes fighting. And... oh. Come on. Okay, there we go. Got the fight going. So, trying to figure out how to show this off. So as you see from the portable side, it only shows the character on the little Digivice thing with the little shadow there. And there you go, we saw that the portable one, the little Digimon here, the V-Pet, and on this side, he lost. So nothing too interesting came out of that one currently. But, so far we're just going to have to do some battles. We're going to probably do a few of them in this episode, so let's have some fun here. Do another little battle here. And I started it from the portable side. You can start it from the Wonder Swan side, but usually the Wonder Swan gets super picky with how you start it. So I usually recommend just starting from the Digimon side. And there we go, another win for the Digivice. So there you go, he lost one. And nothing too interesting yet. No copies or anything just yet, so we'll do another battle. Probably do a few of these, because why not? So there we go, going to show it off. Okay, I'm going to put this down real quickly, so that we can see the detail of the screen. So there's the Agumon at the bottom, and of course there you go, got that nice detail over there. And see how it shows off the portable character is, it puts him on top of the little device, and just has a little guy on top of it. Oh, he got injured. But they mainly do that because of the whole, oh, he got injured, sorry, I might go fix him up. But But they do that because there's certain devices that you cannot tell what Digimon's on it, so it's a cool way of keeping up with the later devices. Because what is it? There's no V5 egg on this, and there's also none of the later pendulum eggs. So, but all the pendulums can connect to this usually, so I think they can. I don't know about the Virus Buster one, but overall, from what I've tested, a lot of them do work with the older devices. And I think this also works with the original Digivices, so you do actually have quite a few options. I just know this thing has a lot more issues with modern devices than it does with older devices. And I think that's mostly just because of how it handles the data process. Because as you know, this can't copy Digimon, so don't know if we'll get to see that in this episode. It is a very weird process that kind of just does it at some random point. Even if it loses, it'll copy it at some point, which is kind of random. It's like a random chance thing that happens. Did it happen? Nope. So let's get to another one of these fun little battles here. I'm mainly doing this because I need to actually start racking up some of the battles. It's probably the last one for the camera today, because why not? So, there we go. I was hoping to get a copy at least, so I can show off that fun. There we go, another hit. And of course, he lost again. Though, remember the difference is this one's been given nothing but pills a lot more than training. I've done a few trainings with them, but this one has relied way more on pills than this one right over here, where this one has gotten proper training. So, you can see already the nice power struggle between the original systems there. You're doing fine, Agumon. You're doing fine. Don't know how many battles it's been so far with them, but I can see that we already have a few of them off there, so hopefully we can get at least a nice struggle of them. I have not been counting the battles either, so, ooh. But there we go, there's our little meter right there. That shows how many battles you can do on this side, and then they also show it on the lab function right there with power. So that's how much DP you have for battles. So, we have quite a few of them there to go through. And of course, our win rate is at 100%, so he's doing really well compared to this guy over here, who doesn't have the greatest of win rates currently. But we'll do one more battle for y'all today, because why not? Let's make it interesting. Because this guy's going to probably go through a bit more abuse, because best part about the Wonder Swan is it's so easy to raise these like little eggs half the time. So there you go. Connected it through the portable again. See if I can. Hopefully this is good footage. I'm like, it's very hard to have everything in camera. It is always very interesting to watch this, though. And of course, Agumon lost again, so our Piyomon over here is winning. Like, crazily. I do love how it tells you how long the battle took, though. That is, like, one of my favorite parts of that. You can actually skip these battles, so, for example, let's say if I wanted to do this. So let's say if you're really impatient, this guy's gonna go on his own fighting thing real quickly. So let's say if I just want to end it. See, does it start? Yep, there we go. Press start and it'll tell you immediately who wins or loses. Pretty interesting, isn't it? So, you can skip battles pretty easily on this one, and that's pretty much the only fun that comes with that whole thing. I'm not going to probably go too much today on the Wonder Swan stuff. I did want to show off the whole connection aspect, though. Mostly because I'm going to probably sit there and take that Agumon and use them to train up this one, because, to be honest, it is easy to replace an Agumon on this device than it is starting a new egg on this one, because you can't do time skips and stuff like that. So, great part about the Wonder Swan is, for at least the original Digimon and the Pendulum, for those two devices, is it's a great battle trainer, because you can sit there get a really weak Digimon and just rack up wins on these older devices just to increase evolution chances. Because if you remember, everything on the older devices is by chance. It's not by like a certain percentage or if you do things specifically. There's always a chance that you won't evolve. So it's a good way of like keeping up those chances. And especially on the pendulum where besides you not just having one stage of like chance evolution, you have 2 stages of chance evolution. It's like, no, you gotta like push hard to keep up with it. But I think that's probably it for today's episode, because I don't have much to talk about, and I'm probably going to sit down and just start racking up battles for these guys. I just wanted to show off a little bit of the battles today. And if anyone does have any questions about how the connector works and stuff like that, I'll try answering to the best of my ability. Because I see there's quite a few things you can do with the connector function here. So besides like just using this little brick here, you can also use a WonderSwan link cable to do battles as well. So very interesting type of device. And this does work with other type of battling devices. I do actually have a Digivice, so I could show that off in the next episode if y'all want to see that. So if anyone wants to see me connected to a Digivice, I will perfectly do that for y'all. Because I do have a D3 that also connects to this pretty perfectly. And we could talk about the D3 a little bit as well if you don't want to. But I think that's it for today's episode, because I'm going to sit there and abuse that Agumon, so... and make Pyomon the ultimate training buddy. But that's pretty much it right now. So, thank y'all for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye. And hopefully in the next episode, Koromon here has evolved to Agumon, or Betamon. I don't know. I don't know if I think I only got 1 care mistake though on this device. I did get 1 care mistake earlier on this guy. So, I forget how many care mistakes it takes to get Betamon. I know it's more than 1, so... guess we'll see. Actually, it should be Agumon. There's no chance it would be Betamon, because I didn't set that up, but that's pretty much it for now, so thank y'all for watching, and see you next time. Bye! So, woohoo!